I know it feels stronger than something better. I'm moving over, sweating through the sweater. I know I lied, but can't we reconsider? Hot pulse rain, traveling through the winter. I feel much better. Fresh dark days, glorious sunrise. Wiser ones sleep while time flies in my demise. Where we going with the whole thing? Oh, 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 oh. Every time I hear my name, it's all a different thing. I think I understand. Scripture said it all needs a sense of unknown. How to know it's all.
What's up, everybody? How's it going? Happy Friday. I'm Jestr, and welcome to our live stream. We're together, we make something cool on this wall here. As always, we got Altako Fieste, aka Brendan.
Hello.
Upstairs there. He's on the chats. And yeah, if you guys have got any engagement, hit him up there. He'll definitely read them out to me, and we can deliberate on what to paint on this wall here. In our live streams, what we do is, you and I, as the viewers, and me as the artist, we make something cool here, and afterwards it gets documented and animated. Yeah, lots of cool things happening with that. So these works are a total freestyle. I make them up as we go along. I usually start out with like some sort of an idea. Today I was kind of thinking we'd continue with this fresh produce character kind of focus that we've been doing. I really liked last week's work with the apple and the snake. I've been making some cool sticker packs, so I thought this would be a cool way to kind of broaden these as well. Like, yeah, try and think of things that can work as stickers as well as the animations. You know, just really maximize on the output of the work. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think in the chats. Like I say, my starting point, I was thinking maybe like an orange that's peeling, and then the peel kind of turns into a brick wall with some of the bricks kind of like flying out. So yeah, that's kind of a starting point, but I'm open to discussion. We can do it with pretty much anything that you can peel. Yeah, we'll take it from there. As always, we broadcast this on Facebook, YouTube and Twitch all at the same time. So wherever you're at, please be sure to give us a like and a share and a subscribe. You know, that definitely helps us make more people part of this process, which is the goal. So yeah, you know, we're just waiting for this primer to dry. I just primed over last week's work. You can see now that we've got summer and warm weather coming along. This primer definitely dries a lot quicker, but you can see there where it's like reflecting the light. We've still got a bit of wetness, but yeah, 5 minutes, this is going to be ready to go. So yeah, like I say, any suggestions, you guys let me know. I'm going to put my little POV bra on here so we can bring you guys as part of the action. I think I'm going to try and resolve the idea of the, you know, some sort of fresh produce thing with the peel like kind of coming out. I like that flow in the image, but yeah, I think it needs to be placed right. So, you know, like I said, we can do it pretty much with anything that's of a similar shape and that can be peeled. So we can start with that composition first, because I think the same rules will apply. Let me also just put this one side, and we can and let's also get our ladder while we're at it. So the music that we play, if you guys are interested, is local Pretoria stuff. It's, Baby Zane, aka Physicist, aka Zane Wolf, and Hawkwood, and Tide Me Over. Shout out to Banner.
And NJ Holder.
And NJ Holder. Shout out to NJ. Bam.
Most of the tunes that sound like you're watching Trainspotting are NJ's tunes.
Yeah. And we got some Brendan's band's music in here. We got Jungles of Mischief. They just released a new EP, right?
Yeah, we just released an album yesterday.
Nice, congratulations, dudes. You must be stoked.
Very stoked.
I'm sure. I'm very, very sure on that. This is your first album as that band?
Yeah.
Nice.
First thing released with more than like 5 songs.
Okay, nice, dude. And where can people hear it?
On anything. Any streaming platform that
We've got it in the stream here, right?
We do, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, when it comes on, we'll let you guys know about it. Yeah. Okay. Safety first is always nice. Gloves, masks, all of that. That's the number one. That is the number one. Okay. So before we start having the color discussions, like I said, I think let's decide on what it is that we want to paint first. I think I'm going to start, like I said, we're just trying to resolve the idea of, you know, there being a central focus. I mean, we can even do it as like, you know, the orange is peeling and there's a skull underneath it. That could be cool, you know. Then it's got the top of the orange and then the peel like kind of coming around like this and turns into a brick wall. I think that can be cool. I like the idea of, you know, the flowing of the peel and then like, you know, the change in kind of texture from the peel to the brick. Or structure, let me say. I mean, the textures of like a rough brick and a rough orange peel are kind of, you know, you can achieve them by similar mark making, but obviously the textures are very different.
What could be quite cool is on the brick wall, part of the peel, like if it's large enough, then you can throw like a little tag on it.
Yeah, put a little tag on it and stuff. That's what I thought it would be, a cool something to do, you know? Kind of drawing together the graph and the fresh produce, you know? But yeah, I think let's start with kind of deciding where we want our shape to go. So I think that's kind of, let me just get my directing skills right here, you know. Once again, because we're in our SketchUp phase now, we're keeping things super loose. We can worry about all the other stuff later. We just really want to work out where everything is going to go. In my mind, we've got like kind of the peel kind of coming out like that to go behind over here, you know what I'm saying? And then this is obviously like, you know, this thing kind of comes like here. Maybe we just make it like kind of rounded off like that to whip back behind kind of sharp, because I actually kind of like the idea of the wall coming like around in the front from this side here, you know, and then we can have it turn to like brick here, you know. I'll show you guys really cool techniques for the brick, and then have some of the bricks like kind of just floating off. Maybe even cut it a little bit shorter here so that we can have this as like a direction for which the bricks flow and bring your eye back up into this composition. I think that's quite nice. But yeah, as always, like I said, we try and make this a collaborative effort, so you guys in the chats, let me know what you think. I would love to hear your ideas and thoughts on this. How does it look in the frame, by the way? Can you see it? This is not cut off.
No, it's like just on the border.
This is on the border.
Yeah.
Very good. You know, I don't want you guys to miss a thing, you know? Try and bring you in for as much as possible, you know? Speaking of which, we've got a new online store that we've just put together. It's nothing that we spoke about just yet. So yeah, check it out on social media. That I'll definitely be sharing more about it there very soon. We've made some cool content for it. And if you go to jestr.co.za, yeah, you can check it out. We've got some, we got the lady piece artwork for sale on there, as well as a cool sticker pack. So it's very basic for now, but it works and it's functioning and it's safe and it's efficient. So check it out. Yeah, we've been working kind of hard on that. And there's a newsletter section where we'll definitely be talking more about, you know, the works that we're making in the studio and sharing our journey and, you know, offering really cool deals for things and, you know, getting your feedback and just bringing you more into the picture, you know. So, yeah, sign up for that newsletter. The whole internet communication thing has been a real journey for me. It's not something I always took serious from the word go. Let me not say serious, I took it serious, but I just viewed it in a very different light. And yeah, this is definitely part of my efforts of, you know, changing that view and understanding, but also bringing, like I say, people who enjoy my work into the picture too. I think that's quite cool there. See, there's the top part of the peel and it comes around the bottom here. What do you guys think of this as maybe a skull? Hey? I think it's a nice idea. I think we can shoot for that. I mean, we know where our orange is going to go. Let's do like a little
The nub.
a little nub on top here, you know what I'm saying? And here you can see like the peel of the orange kind of texture. And then here, this is where it's going to cut. You know, to go around. And this is going to be the inside of the peel. So it's going to have orange on the outside here. And this kind of fades into that. I think that's good. Let's use another color to sketch up our skull so we can differentiate nicely where everything's going to go. Once we start doing the peel, I'll show you guys the cool technique about doing the bricks. What should we sketch up in? We don't want to sketch up in something too dark.
Orange?
Yeah, I'm thinking this because at least we can. This is kind of scrappy.
Oh,
It's a
but
great
maybe
way to
keep
use
the
scrap.
oranges for the peel and the wall and
Yeah. But I've got other oranges. Like I said, this is kind of scrappy, and at the same time, doing this sketch work in orange will make it easy for me to kind of just blend the gray and orange colors into the skull. You know. Let me just get this nice and solid here for you cats. This work over here is a Breeze Yoko. Shout out to Breeze. Hope to see you soon, bro. And I hope you're doing well. Good out there in the world. Let's, if you guys don't know Breeze Yoko, check him out. Makes some really cool works. Okay, let's think about our skull here. I mean, if you ask me, this already kind of looks cheekbone-ish. So I think we can bring it like that. And then this kind of comes. Out and forward. That's kind of, you know, imagine this is like now the, you know, the nasal section. Maybe that's a little high, but we can always adjust it. We'll adjust it. No issues. At this stage, there's no mistakes. We're just trying to really kind of keep it loose and, you know, examine our mark making and our proportions and then, you know, make decisions based on that. So I try not to be damning with my assessment of things. I just try and, you know, be clear about what I want them to achieve. Yeah, come like that. Maybe this can even go a little bit more back like that. Yeah, I think that's cool. That's nice. You guys see this is the cheekbones here. You let me know how it's looking in the comments.
it's looking a little cheeky.
Looking a little cheeky, you say? Oh, Brendan, that's cheeky, my man.
I don't know, I thought it was quite appealing.
Oh my god. You're gonna make it very tough for anybody else to get joke of the day, bro.
Just
got
use
a
them
little-
all before.
Yeah, before anybody else can. Yeah, we got a little running joke of the day in our live stream, so if you guys think you're funny, step on up. Step on up, we'd love to hear it. Ah, that's cool. That's a nice one. I want to do, this is your song, right?
One of the songs that released yesterday.
Nice, bro. Channels of Mischief, here we go. What's the name of the track?
This song is called The Heist.
The Heist.
Yeah.
Right.
It's all about like Bonnie and Clyde
Dope.
trying to get away with robbery, I guess.
I want to try and think about how to make this jaw look like it's open, you know? That's really what we need here.
Maybe like if some of the teeth are bitten into the peel, but it's like broken the jaw because it's a brick wall.
Yeah, maybe.
So that
I like the idea of the broken teeth. That's a really nice one. There's our teeth. This is our jaw. Once I got the shape of the teeth down and the proportions, then I'll know how to break them, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I think there's just a bit of black in here, to know more or less where everything's going. I think maybe this peel can come out a little bit. But yeah, I think this is looking slick. Maybe this also needs to change. So so this is the top of our teeth over here. I think that should come more like that. Who's on guitar here?
This is Andre.
I know.
Yeah.
Nice, shout out.
And then like backups, that strong voice is Andre.
Nice.
Also on bass.
Who's on bass?
It's Andre.
Is Andre on bass?
Yeah.
Nice. I think it looks a little bit more right with the angle, you know? Yeah, that's quite good. Yeah, it's a jam, man. Super. Yeah, I dig it. And the whole album's got the same kind of like fastness to it.
It's like a lot faster and high energy.
Right, bro. No, you guys can feel proud, man. 100%.
It's definitely really fun to play.
Yeah. I still think you should also do more instrumental stuff as well. Like not like just from the band's perspective, but you as an individual. Because I know you play drums for that band, but you're also quite a talented musician in other areas.
I like to tickle some ivories every now and then.
Yeah, Brendan and I are both big Billy Joel fans, and I always said you should definitely give that a go. You know, like just a man singing on the piano. Yeah, I think this is coming out cool.
Well, you know what they say?
What do they say?
There's Billy Joel or fuck all.
Oh, he's a winner. I believe he builds like cool bikes and stuff too.
Yeah, he built Bruce Springsteen's bike.
Yeah, that's also what I've heard. Yeah, super talent. So the reason why I'm changing this is because there's a, you know, you want the orange to look realistic in the fact that it has the rest of the skull in it, you know. So there's a concept called shape follows form, where pretty much the idea is that when you're trying to draw something without reference, understanding what lies beneath it can give you the answers as to how to draw it and make it look convincing, you know? So I always try and think about that when just drawing without any reference, because that's really going to guide me in deciding what are the right proportions and such, you know? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that should come more like that, more rounded. And that kind of comes here in front. And this is obviously black. But we'll fill that all in later. Once we're happy with where everything is and our proportions and such, then we can start filling it in, and we'll work our way from top to the bottom so that we cover up any blemishes and drips and stuff as we're going along.
And just remember, at any time, if you'd like to vote on the poll, if you'd like to add an accessory of some kind.
Yeah, we're always
And
down
just
for
hit us
that. I
up.
mean, yeah, the idea with these works is that they're a collaborative effort between, you know, myself and you guys as the viewer, and you know, all of us sharing this experience here. And I like that as a concept. You know, I think that's a great way to approach many other things in life as well. That looks like a skull, right?
Yeah, that looks like a clean skull.
Eh?
It's kind of cool. The peel looks like a backwards cap.
Yeah.
So he's a
Yeah,
thug in skull.
it's kind of got that kind of feeling energy to it. I like that he's like, ha, you know. From a perspective or a proportions perspective, that bottom jaw is actually too small. But why it works here is because we want to create that feeling of it like floating upwards and forwards, you know. So by doing this smaller, we create that idea of depth of this part coming out and forward, because as things recede in distance, so they reduce in size. So yeah, that's why I think it works well, you know, because it helps bring that feeling, and this brick wall coming in the front here is also going to help push that back again, you know. Yeah, that's the thinking. I think this can go a little bit broader on top here. But let's not go too wild with this, because I want to use this for outline. So
Are you gonna go more to the right?
this way?
Yeah.
Not really.
Then if you don't mind, can you
No.
move this camera slightly to the left?
Yeah, of course we can. So like, let's just take a look here. Like that?
Even more? Yeah, that's perfect.
Like that?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, let's shade some orange, guys. I've got, yeah, this would be nice as a little effect later. Let's see what we got here. That's quite full, so I think I'm going to use this as my base. Yeah, we can use all of these. We'll have to try. It's the only way to know, guys. Let's see. Yeah, they're just cocoa. So that should actually go up to that. Hey, that's got something, a little Mega Blast there. That's nice. That's what this color is called, Atom's Mega Blast. If you're unfit. Okay. Twitch or Facebook, thanks for joining us. like I say, you can legit be anywhere else on a Friday, especially on the internet, but you're with us. So thanks. Appreciate it. Like I said, I do want to take this a little bit broader. And bring this here. And when painting with opaque colors, I always try and work from dark to light to create gradients. And once we've got those kind of gradients and shapes down, we can always come back with the other colors and redefine areas of detail. See this? It's going to be solid, but at the same time there needs to be a shade like this. Yeah, I can always come back and do that to create some nice nice depth and detail. This we can also give a little bit like that, I think. That'll look slick afterwards. Okay, that's our plan of action, guys. So, as I said, here we've got our peel coming forward and going around. So this kind of helps us describe that shape, you know. Oh, don't laugh, but I think this can even go even broader. It's like there. Yes, I don't know if I'm losing weight or if it's just because it's summer now and I'm not wearing the jacket. But this belt feels so much looser than what it used to be. So the idea here, I want to try and be as economic with this color as possible because we're going to come and do detail over it, but this is also just to create like a unifying orange for the shape, you know. So it'll thicken up nicely as we add the details on top, and I try and use these to also kind of help create a texture and a descriptive nature of this this orange peel and what it's doing. You know, the way it's bending and kind of the shape is describing. Yeah, that's cool, that's cool.
It like, now that you've added the orange layers on the top peel, it really looks like one of those Tony Hawk American Wasteland like skull characters.
Ah, yeah. That was on PlayStation 2, eh?
Yeah, that was the best game ever made,
Yeah.
in my very biased opinion.
Yeah, Brendan, you might want to put your mask on, China.
Yeah, I see it's getting very fumey in here.
Getting very, very dusty. Very dusty, bro. Very, very dusty. But we can open this door. I think that's nice. I think that's cool. That's a good start. There we go. Let's try and point this fan outwards. That can help blow some of the air out. There we go. Nice. And this fan, let's see, will you stay on top here? Yeah, I think it's nice and can help just create a bit of a circulation here. Much better, alright. I like this ice bear for the inside of the peel. I think that can work really nice. It'll need like something yellow on it though.
Is the color called Ice Bear?
Ice bear, yeah.
That's awesome.
You can see it there slightly, ice bear.
That should be a Powerade flavor.
It should, yeah, you're right. It really should. This yellow on top of the orange, I think so. And then we can just do a touch of a lighter yellow. Come on, come on. Right, hold on. Come on, come on. There we go. It sits nice, which is good. I think I'm gonna have to worry less. Let's bring our other yellow with us. That's the one we're going to use for that I'm applying here. Similar to, you want to try and outline areas by doing their relation to one another in the light. Let's give this a bit of a shake. We don't want it to be runny. They have a clear base. They tend to be quite runny and not as solid as some of the other colors. Or like solid covering, you know. But I think there's a magic to that too. I think it's really just about understanding the characteristics of it and trying to play it to its strengths, you know. I think there's a key to that in a lot of things in life as well. You know, like recognizing where they're strong and using their characteristics to their best. Even when you think of working with other people, you know, instead of trying to change who they are, you know, work with that and play it to its strengths.
Be able to move the POV a little more to the right.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, I think that's looking cool. A little more orangey. And this we want to kind of, you know, it's got a sharp edge here because it's lifting off. You know, and then here we can do like a little, where it meets with the peel.
We've got a spray can go saying, how's it, gents? I
Yo,
like the
what
orange.
up, what up? Thanks for joining us. Happy Friday. Welcome to our live stream, yo.
Back on the skull tip, I see.
Hey,
It
back
says
on.
back on the skull tip, I see.
Yeah. I thought it was just a little bit more interesting than just a straight up orange. This peel at the bottom here is actually going to turn into a little a brick wall. So I just thought it was nice, you know. What we want to try and do is use some of these works as stickers as well. So I thought this would be a cool sticker. But yeah, skulls are universal, bruh. I think everybody can relate. You know, everybody can relate to it because they got one, unless you're a snail or something. They don't have skulls. But yeah, it's a classic. It's a classic. I hope you're doing good out there in internet land. I hope you're amped for your weekend. Now this is cool. Let's just do a little bit of like a highlight here, I think. Yeah, that's nice. here we've got maybe a little bit more of a stronger line because the shape like kind of lifts, you know what I'm saying, as this peel goes around here. But I think then this also needs to be more rounded, something like there. Yeah, I don't know if you cats are about as excited for the movies coming out at the cinema at the moment, but fuck me, man. I think I've got to go watch something this weekend. There's so many good things out at the moment. That new Jordan Peele, I gotta see it. New Brad Pitt, gotta see it. What's the Tyndall lady? What's her name? Swindlin.
Tinder Swindlin.
Yeah.
Tilda Swindlin.
Tilda Swindlin, yeah. She's got a new film out with Idris Elba. 3,000 Years of Longing. Gotta see it. Yeah, I think it's because we got the Oscars coming up soon. So everybody's trying to put out their best works now, you know? Make a little show for the year.
Yeah, Tilda Swinton's been killing the game though. Like,
Yeah, no, dude, for the last couple of years she's been doing it, man.
but she's also like one of those actresses that just doesn't do bad things.
But that's the key, I think, as well, you know? I also agree with that. But yeah, I suppose everybody's got different levels of bills to pay. You know?
I also think sometimes like the stupider movies are more fun to be in.
Yeah.
Like, you know those Seth Rogen movies, I can imagine they're really fun to play in.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, I imagine it's a bit of like it's a job to do then, you know? Not like as in everybody's getting fucked all the time, but, you know, it's like, you know, it's not a hard...
That's pretty good, let's
Yeah,
keep
let's
it.
just put it in, yeah. There's a different approach to filmmaking, I think, you know? So yeah, if you're a movie head, that's some cool shit that's coming out.
I mean, that's what I really enjoyed about that Don't Look Up movie. Was, although it's a more serious kind of topic.
Oh yeah, the one that's
director-
with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was fun, dude. I thought it wasn't like, yeah, like you say, like overtly serious, but it was actually, it's a serious topic,
yes.
you know?
And basically how that comes about is that director always shoots the movie twice. Once with all improv and then once with a script. So that if someone's not happy about a line, they can use the script, but if there's someone makes something up that's way better.
Then they go with that too.
And I think that was really cool to throw so many like A-list movie stars into that kind of working environment.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. No, that's interesting. I didn't know that was how they did it. Oh, you can see that our prime is still wet. That's okay. Yeah, I had no idea that's how they did it, bro. That's a good insight. What you're trying to do here is just describe the texture and skin of our orange on top here, real nice.
For those curious, the audio is fine. We just have masks on.
Yeah. It's for our health. It's definitely the right move to make. We've only got one health. Gotta look after it, guys. It regenerates, but not as efficiently as we get older. So you gotta take care of it.
Could you POV more to the right again?
Like this.
Yeah.
There you go. That's quite nice. Boom. Okay, no, I think that's killer. That is killer. What I do want to do, let's do the grey first. I think let's do the grey first, and then we're going to come back with this way too. We said ice bear, and grey. So this could be the back of our head.
If at all possible, could you move the... Okay, never mind, that's good.
Yeah, the POV.
Yeah.
I will now. I just want to get this down. This song makes me think of Underworld so much, bro. I'll do that just now. And yeah, once again, we always try and make you guys as much a part of this work as possible. So any suggestions to accessories or things you think might be cool to see, hit us up. We'd love to hear it. Like this, and then this is going to be like a shadow on this thing. And we want this to have a bit of a gradient on it, so we're going to do like this. There we go. Remember, this is now the inside of our peel. So we want to try and keep it kind of light. Because it's like, you know, the fleshy bit of this here, the soft whiteness inside. Like a bit of a shadow area, if you think of it like that. So I'm going to give it a soft shading. What's it going to do?
I won't waste no time. I'll tell you the truth. I'll do anything for you, baby. Love is hard to find, but I promise we can.
Yeah, that's quite nice. Let's do it on the side, and then we can come in with some ice bears. So the thinking is I want to try and use this underline here to not only create dimension on this as like a corner bit where the cut is here, but also use it to shade and give it the illusion that there's light coming from the back side. So it gives it that coming around kind of look on it, you know? Nice. Okay, little ice bears, which are oh, here it is. I think we need something in the background, like a solid black.
Like
something I can do with a roller, you know, maybe if it's more of this kind of shape, you know, just like kind of, I think that can look really cool. You know, and I always love the look of the, you know, black spray paint on the black primer. I think it's always such a tasty number, you know. Nice. Nice. Oh, that's one-time slick, guys. bring this in a little bit more here, because we got this shape over here, which we're going to use to make like a shadow, to give it that like going behind directive. It's an order straight from Mars. I was about to say, what happened to our tunes, bro?
Every now and again it just stops.
Oh, it's okay. We're gonna fix it. We figured out there's another app that that a person who's using Streamlabs can use, that gives us access to a little bit more music. So we're gonna explore that now in the coming week as well. I think that can be cool, because for both of us, obviously, music is such a huge passion, you know. That's cool.
We're actually like quite blown away this weekend, because we don't venture too far into pop and stuff, but Olivia Rodrigo is actually making some really
Moment, that's fucking ill.
Always appreciate, like, you can kind of hear she was an actress.
Was she an actress?
Yeah, she's like a Disney Channel star.
Ah, okay. So is that really where she cuts her teeth?
Yeah.
I see.
But she's got like a cool kind of flair and sass and
yeah.
That's what it's cool for me.
With the little inside textures there, you know what I'm saying? I think that's cool. Ah, that's cool. I think let's jump into our skull, guys. We need a color for this. I mean, obviously we got orange for our orange, but it's a nice color for this. I was thinking last week we did the snake in these colors here. I don't have a lot of that. This will have to be highlight. So I thought these are quite nice. For could work very nicely for a skull too, you know. We might have to think of something else other than this hope though. But I think we got some solutions there. That's not great either. Oh, there's there. But I think we can make it work. This is a little sip of water, hydration, you know. When exposed to heavy aerosols, it's always best to drink a lot of water frequently, because it helps, you know, flush your system. No, I think this is looking cool. This brick wall is going to look fucking sick here. It's going to look really cool. I think speaking of flushing the system, let's take a 5-minute break while I just use the bathroom. When we come back, we're going to smash out the skull, highlights, walls, bam. It's going to go quick. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere. Is this camera back? Back? Howdy y'all. Welcome. Thanks for sticking around. We're smashing out this orange skull. That's our plan of action. We're quite resolved in the image. I think there's some things that we can add to it, you know. I like the way it's coming along. I like the top. I like this peel element. I might just bring more of this ice bear in here just to soften this yellow quite a bit, you know. But I like it otherwise. For the color of the skull, we're going to go with those mist and hope. What is this? Storm and some bluey colors. I think obviously they're like orange and the bluey greens will pop super nice. We always want to pop. So yeah, that's where we're at. But always, this is a collaborative work, so hit us up in the comments what you think. We'd love to hear from you. Bam. Let's start with just putting more ice bear on this, just to dull this out a little bit, otherwise it's so saturated, you know. I like that it's got a yellowy tone on it, but it mustn't be so saturated. So we can just dust this over just to soften that color out a little bit, you know what I'm saying? That's nice, much better. Not so, you know?
Nowhere near as harsh.
No, exactly, you know? Just a soft little sa-sa. This might be a little bit too light. I've got a plan for this, I'll show you. I've got this, wait, slightly darker. Let's just get this pixel loose inside. Gotta shake it, number one. It's the first step to getting what you want out of a can. Shake it good. You want to get everything well mixed inside there, otherwise you're going to sit with problems. We don't need that. Got enough problems. Alright, see. Gotta shake it. Especially if it's been sitting for a while. Then it's definitely gonna clog if you don't do your job well. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, do we have to retire this cat?
Shake, shake, shake.
Make a solid color. Oh, there our cap goes. Almost. It's holding in there. Making some funny marks. You can check that. That's quite cool though.
It's like unpredictable marks.
Yeah. Sometimes I like it, like I say, but it really depends on what I'm trying to achieve. It just starts to go a little funny. Let's actually do like this here. You can see, check. Makes like a weird, but I quite like it. It's got a cool little effect on it, you know. So we're gonna do our Anyway. Yeah, fun. I like to play with the spontaneities as well, you know.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like improvising with like what you have.
Yeah, I love it.
Keeps
That's
on
for
your
me.
toes.
It's a magic of freestyle, you know. Being open to what the medium tells you, you know. I think that's quite important. That's cool. Yeah. Okay, so sculpt time, sculpt time. So we want to keep our black for outline and some shadow. So what I'm going to do is just go right in here with these boykies. And then we'll come in with highlights on top of that. Let's get some caps. Oh, is this really what I want? Look. Oh, I can do. That'll do, that'll do. So as always, when we're trying to keep it clean, we want to work from top to bottom. So I'm gonna bust this first here. And like I said, we're gonna start out with these darker greeny kind of colors, and it's gonna transition to blue on the highlight, which I think is gonna make this pop real nice. And you can kind of make like a little bit of a shadowy look created by this this peel story here, you know. Yeah, that's right. Let's kind of describe the shape of our and placement of our teeth. This underneath here is dark because it goes under the cheekbone, and here to create a bit of a shape on a cheekbone, we want to do something like that. And here once again we've got our shadow doing its work, coming around like that. Ew. I don't have to overcomplicate it. If you want to do a bit of shadow underneath here. Bada bing. Let's put this color in. What we could do is maybe like orange juice coming out like a, you know, like kind of a splashy going with the peel, you know. That can be.
Yeah, I really
because I
like that
was
idea.
trying to think of a way, how do we complement this motion that the peel makes, you know? I think that can be cool.
Yeah, a nice splash would be really cool.
Yeah, like, you know, just do that with the flat black, because I was trying to think of something that we can do with the roller there anyway, you know? Yeah, I think it's a nice idea. So here what we're now going to describe is the next kind of plane of color, which is going to help us create this depth effect on our character, you know? And to start out with, like, I try and imagine the shapes quite, you know, simplistically. And once I've got that down, then I can start adding in details and all the little doodads. You know, the doodads. You gotta have the doodads, you know? How's this POV looking?
It's on point.
Maybe just a little like that. Yeah, I think that's nice. Right over the top. But just to help bring in some dimension, you know?
Bit more to the right now.
Like this. There we go. This part of the skull is always such a tricky bit for me. Here where the cheekbone meets, you know, your nasal cavity. But what I sometimes feel helps is if you physically feel it, like you take your hand and you feel your face, like, and you can feel the shape inside, you know, and try and describe it as you see it with your mind's eye, you know, and that always helps for me. Like even if you're trying to draw like hands or, you know, things like that, I always find you yourself are your best reference. But on the other side of the same coin, like I learned to draw a lot of characters that way, but then when I wanted to draw a woman, for instance, they always ended up looking like men. So then I had to like kind of do a lot of unlearning for that in specific, you know. But through that I've also developed, like I say, you know, modes of thinking and solutions for myself when I get to those situations now. And yeah, you know, that was all part of that journey. So I do my best to be open to it. There's our teeth. I could cut there definitely better. Let's bring this down and this goes there. That's nice. Once again, as with the orange peel, as we bring in detail and tones over this, so it will refine and become slightly neater. And we can use what we're doing now as a means to enrich that, you know. So I try not to stress about it being slightly rougher than maybe what I envision the finish to be, because we're still on our way there, you know. Like that. Shot. No, thanks for keeping me updated, like I said. Sometimes it can be tricky to direct and keep my mind on the painting. So I always appreciate your inputs there. That's nice. Yeah. Okay, next turn. Yeah, this is gonna be a risk, a big risk. Let's try bringing the hope, but the hope, yours, even worse. I think what I want to do is do this first. I don't know if you can see the POV here. Do this first, and then come in with the hope on top, and then that is the final. So, let's see how far we got. Like I say,
But yeah, take the gamble.
risk it. Yeah, it's taking a gamble, you know. I think that's looking cool though. Wait, come behave yourself here. Is that in the valve that this is making a funky? Let's just try another cap here. Otherwise we're gonna have to Oi. No, there's stuff in it, but you see, as I put it in, it bubbles underneath, you know? So that's
it's not going through the cap, it's going like
yeah,
bubbling
just
under.
spraying around it, exactly. So that's a no-go there. Yo, I think I even painted on this camera. Look at this. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna have to do hope, and then to this. I hope it makes it, but we'll try. Okay, deep breaths. Here we go. Let's think about what's most important here. Right. Here, where we've got our join, there needs to be a slight highlight. It comes in like that. And this in the front. Sometimes I quite like this rough texture, you know? I think it gives it like, especially if you know that that's what you got to work with and you use it confidently. I combine it then with just a little few fades like this.
Yeah, a little bit of splashy, rougher is not the worst thing.
No, not at all. And once we come back with the outline, I think then it's going to look proper. Yeah, I dig this track.
This is a nice track.
Yeah, I think this is looking cool. Hey, guys. On the dregs. Think that's cool though. Okay, then like I said, let's leave some of this because we need to come back and do some of it on here. So I think let's quickly bust out the balance of our bottom jaw, and then we come and do the highlights and outline over the skull all one time. Because like I say, the highlights I actually want to do in like a lighter blue, which I think will look slick.
On the wall?
No, on the skull, light blue on top of this.
Oh yeah, that would look cool.
And it would really pop the orange of the orange, you know? All the puns intended there.
Good one.
As you can see, this is now a shadowy kind of bit.
Could you POV to the right again?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, start.
There we go. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, then we got this on top of that. Yeah, so you don't need crazy amounts of colors. They're just like 2 or 3 tones. And you're styling, yeah? So this is now the top of our teeth, which we're trying to describe here.
So it's got the little filling or the...
Yeah, like, you know, the
middle
top
thing.
part of your, like, where your teeth meet. So, and when we describe it, like in my, or at least when I describe it, imagine just like it, making it like a long rectangle, you know? So this is there, and then there's the 90-degree corner. I don't know if you can see this here on the POV. There's your 90 degree. So just by doing a little za, like that, already I've made the dimension that goes with it, you know? And here under my highlight, a little like that, you know? And that's it, that's all we need. And here the same thing applies, because now we're on the other side of the rectangle, you know? So there's just a few little lines here, that's all you need. Oh, this is Zane's horror film school.
Yeah, I think so.
It works well with our skull. There we go. That's nice, hey guys. This looks like it's popping out too much though. No lies. This needs to maybe come like that, and this, then a little bit more there, I think. That's better. You'll see when I outline it, I think it's going to look better. That maybe a little bit more like that. Let's actually just be consistent and we keep it dark. A little better.
We've been talking about what we want.
Okay,
Tell me what it's gonna
now we're back on the hope.
We've been fighting back, holding on. Come on, tell me this is real. As the night
I think. Let's just quickly cut this, because we know it needs to be cut anyway, since we already said so. So let's do it like this. And it can help us shape what we actually want. It's the best part about paint, if you ask me. No mistakes, just make decisions and go with it. And any mark you put down, you can decide if you like it, you can leave it. If you don't, you can paint over it. So basic. Such a nice organic means of do it a little bit like that. Down. And let's just do this a quick stomp here. Hopefully we can get the maximum out of it, you know. Because we really don't need that much. We just need to do this little highlighty area, and that's it. See that? So when you stomp a can, it just reduces the area inside the can, so therefore pushes the pressure up.
Did it just pop now?
Yeah, it just popped.
Whoa.
It popped back up. But it scraped me, I'm not gonna lie.
I thought like something hit the wall, but
No, it just popped back up like on the fold over here. Funny. Obviously the pressure was a little too much. But that's good, you want high pressure because you can get the absolute dregs out of this can, which is what we need. And interestingly, I've had this can maybe for like 2 years, thinking like, oh, you know, there's gonna come a time when I'm gonna need it. Here it is, guys. It's coming to handy. That's nice. Cool. Should we need more? Maybe? Just over here, I think. Sorry. Let me hook you guys up with the POV here. Nice. That legit made it to the very end.
It did exactly what it needed to do though.
Yeah. Oh, is this thing also doing the same? No, it's better. Okay. I was worried there. This is almost too similar. We want to come in with something that's like lighter. Like this. I think that's going to work nicer. Let's try. I think our skull's looking cool. Okay. Yeah, better. I think if we decide that our light is coming from the top down, we can do like this. To help describe it as such. Let's make that nice and solid. Yeah, that's nice. You don't have to, how can I say, keep it sort of flat. Like what I like about some of this mark making is you can use it to really make it rich in its texture, you know?
Could you angle the POV a little more, like, yeah.
Like that?
Open to the right, yes.
Nice. Shot. Give it a bit of a depth texture there, you know? And you'll see when we come with our outline and final highlight, this is really going to come together nicely with these highlights. Ah, that's cool. I really like that. Yeah, that's mighty kiff, guys. Mighty kiff, mighty kiff. I think let's get our black roller out so we can start doing a bit of this liquidy texture stuff in the background. Yeah, before we get too heavy into it. I hope you've enjoyed this process. I know we've had fun. Let's look for a sponge roller. In my bottle? Yes, I do. I do, thank you. Yeah? Yeah, that's what we need. What's in here? Oh, as if it was a heaven sent. So, when we think of this, we want to create a flow that goes with it, you know. So, in my mind, it kind of counters the flow of this, where it almost kind of comes around here, you know, in the background, maybe a little bit there with the brick. But yeah, I think that's kind of the energy that we're going for. And what's nice about this is that it's something we can use to cover up our sketch lines too, you know? So it's twofold.
Why do you want to kill the birds?
You know, you've got to...
Yeah, it is a warm there.
Too high.
And it's running on Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I was about to ask, but I wasn't sure how, like, if it would be possible to lift it.
Yeah. I got my hand on the bottom of it, so I'm like kind of using it as like a little gimbal. Nice. Oh no. Yo, I once remembered I had my ladder and my bucket set up like this, and I was painting in town. Yeah, exactly. And as I stepped off the ladder, I went whoop right into my bucket.
Ooh. That must be a very weird feeling.
Yeah. No, and like luckily I had an extra pair. It's gonna come out in front of this. So don't have to finish the edges on this side. So nice. We can keep it really. Bring that down there. So this line then guides you to come like there. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of.
For that short sec, the POV had a very intimate view of the ladder. It was beautiful.
Oh, that's a nice shot. Thanks, bro. Our next focal point. Because yeah, we're gonna make our orange peel look like it's becoming a brick wall. Okay, let's start with this juice. And I'll show you how we're gonna do this. So first things first, we need to describe the edge of our wall. So let's say for instance we got this, and we want to divide this into however many, one kind of central. So same thing with this, of the brick. 1, 2. start describing my brick. Brick wall is laid brick by hands, going to the same point upwards. Once we can then say, we know that when we play, okay, cool. The pattern of our brick wall coming out. And it wasn't that hard to execute. Cool, maybe we want to make a brick or two missing, or here at the end, what I was thinking would be cool, and a water theme we got. And the same thinking that we applied earlier to our understanding of the jaw getting smaller as we go further away, we can apply here as well, you know? So small marks like that then become read as like, oh, bricks in the distance, which is quite cool. I really like that. Yeah, there's our brick wall pattern. Sick, guys. Now that we got that down, we can then decide, okay, what's going to be our next step going forward. Which, if you what's up?
No, it's just while you were doing that little.
Our yellow and this light grey on the inside here first, then we'll come and describe our bricks. But that's how you do a brick pattern, yo. That's how you do it. I think that's quite nice too. Like I said, it works nicely with the juice, kind of liquidy finish, you know. You know, this is now grey all the way, and then we can do like a nice, yeah. Then we've got this yellow, and then into ice bear. I think what I must actually do also before I go any further with this, just do some little pattern work like this, just to kind of give it a consistency. You know what I'm saying? Once again, it doesn't have to be too much. Just here and there, just to continue the story, you know what I'm saying? That's really what we're doing, is we're visual storytellers here.
Did you angle it a bit more right again?
Like this?
Yeah.
There we go, guys. On it. Before we go to our ice bear, do our final highlight there. That's nice. Yes.
Kind of sound like a Pokemon.
Yeah, it does, eh?
To me, it's like a blend between a flavor of a drink
Yeah,
or a flavor of a chook.
yeah, yeah. It does also sound like a weed strain.
The weed
Ice
strain, Pokemon. Ice bear. Even like a cologne or something.
Yeah, yeah, actually true. Yeah, when last did you play Pokemon or anything like that?
I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't too long ago.
Okay, I was gonna say I had a Game Boy, fortunately, when I was a kid, and that was like the only game I had on there was Pokemon Red. It was ill.
Same. But then
Super
with load
cool.
shedding kicking us so often these days, I found my Game Boy again and I was like, you know, this is not a bad way to pass the time.
Did you get your Game Boy out?
Yeah.
Oh, sick, bro. Yeah, I've been listed for it, but I don't even think I own it anymore. Where is my... Oh, here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. I'm going to show you how we're going to describe this, ladies and gents. First things first, we're going to continue our orange peel kind of descriptions here. And as we come across, you know that this also, we want it to be dark. We're going to start bringing in the texture of the brick. But we want to get our tones down first. Did you say? Yes. We need something to write on our wall here potentially. I don't know if you guys have got any ideas, but if you do, you let us know in the comments. We'd love to know. My name is the obvious one, but I don't like to be so narcissistic all the time. So we can write anything that we think goes with it.
The shirt's a little bit in the way again.
Oh, sorry guys. Hope that's better.
Much better, thanks.
Nice. Okay, righty ho. So now, we can use this to really start bringing in the shape of our bricks. Come on, pressure! Come on, fuck. Better.
Would you mind pulling the shirt a little bit again?
Hold on, let's do like that. I think that's going to be easier. This we must be careful of here, because as soon as we start losing our pattern, we'll lose the shape of our wall, you know? So we want to try and keep that as consistent as possible by imagining like there is our line, you know what I'm saying? So then this one continues across here. This one does the same. Our wall description with our orange peel description. So how do we do that? Yellows, yes, but from a shading perspective, like we want to make it look like it's kind of gradual, you know? So what I'm trying to do now is like taking the highlights from that I was using in the bricks and just fade them into the next line slightly, because here they'll be more defined, and here obviously we then start focusing more on the shading of the orange peel, you know, which has kind of got these kind of textures in it, you know.
So you'd slowly fade more textures into the
Yeah,
wall,
exactly,
or as
into
it
one
goes
another.
up.
Yeah, and you just keep working it until it's like, you know, kind of blending real nice, you know. Even here we can do some of the orange peel texture on the brick just to try and bring some of that across, you know what I'm saying. And here this like stone top can like just fade into more kind of descriptions like that, you know. This I think can come here on the back side because we want it to look like it's coming around, you know what I'm saying. That's nice. Let's put some of this. I think this is looking really cool. This we don't want to overdo it. Like I say, more than anything else. How long have we been streaming?
We've been streaming for 2 hours and 20 minutes.
2 hours and 20 minutes, yo, guys. Well, if you're still with us, props to you. That's proper. We're just about to get into our outline and find this part in all the excitement.
Not to reuse the same joke, but that's the most appealing part.
Yeah.
I must say the fill is also really fun to watch.
Yeah, sure. It comes together nicely, you know. It really helps bring the whole work together. Okay, outline. Here we go, guys. Let's get our pressure nice here. Oh, yeah, come, guy.
Yeah, thank you. It's always interesting finding out what people like the most.
Yeah?
Some people say they like the SketchUp part the most.
Oh, yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Or the fill, or
Yeah.
highlighting.
I mean, I always like the outline because the outline and the highlight because it really brings everything together, you know, in a relatively short period of time. I always think it's so magical to watch, you know. Okay, here we go. Make that a little sharper. RIP to Ben Sharper, now that I think of him. If you guys don't know his music, check him out. Ben Sharper. He was a G in Joburg. In fact, the whole of South Africa, that cat knew. I feel like I should maybe make these a little bit more described, you know? But we'll come back to that. Let's continue on our train. You know, they say task switching is a time thief. So we definitely don't want to be subject to that, dude. Cool. How's bells, guys?
Yeah, nice. Okay, let's describe this cheek and then we'll come around and finish there. I've got no problem adding in a bit of finger painting every now and again.
It's all in the technique and the fun.
Yeah. Nice. That's looking good. Let's be careful not to step in our bucket.
At least this time it'll be caught on camera.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Are you able to move the POV up and to the right?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, that's good.
I think the can is reaching the end of its tenure, but let's see. Yeah. It'll take us to the end. It'll take us to the end. I want to do a little green on top there, just as like a little stemmicky, you know? So now. Oh, that's nice.
Almost like a super tiny top hat.
Yeah, just a little. Let's quickly do like this. Okay. Stay with us, Cam. Stay with us.
Can-do attitude.
Yeah.
Anything's possible.
Ah, that looks slick. Okay. Let's quickly add some pizzazz on these nice little bricks.
A little bit of flavor.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Do you remember those like school snacks of dried fruit?
Yeah?
It kind of
yeah,
looks
yeah.
like the peel is breaking off into those.
Yeah, those little fruity tabs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, this is looking slick. Last little bitties. Let's do like this.
Is it possible to just quickly lift the shirt?
Oh yeah. It keeps on getting stuck to it. Hold on.
Yeah,
Hey, this is because it
little
keeps
bubble.
riding up, you know? Okay. Black. Stick with us, bro. Hey, on its last leg. Nice. Yeah, literally just made it. Yeah. Ah, I think this is looking good, guys.
Ooh, this is looking so cool.
This is very nice. This is very, very nice. Ah, I really appreciate if there's any of you guys still out there. I think this has been worthwhile. I really like this piece and the concept. I think it's fun. And I'm glad I got to sketch it out here with you guys. Bring it to life. Like I said, before this was just a, you know, a glimpse of an image in my mind. And together, we brought it to life here on this wall. I think that's fucking sick. Okay. I think that's cool. I think that's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fucking slick. Let us know what you guys think. I think it's a good place to call it. Yeah. No, from concept to completion. You guys were a part of it, so big ups. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. I know it was a little bit of a longer stream, but as you can see, I think it's totally worth it. These, you know, I've been playing around with different ways of realizing them digitally and giving them new life beyond the wall itself. So if you're interested in any of that, please be sure to give us a follow on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook. All of those, we talk a lot about that stuff. So yeah, and if you want access to it, that's definitely the best routes. But I hope you all have a great weekend. Thank you for tuning in. From me, Jared Jestr, from Brendan Altacos upstairs.
Thanks to everyone for tuning in.
We love you. Have a good weekend. Peace out.
How's it?
Chow's it. Chow's it, as they say.